Hello, hello, hello. I know, it's a Thursday and I'm live. Totally weird. Yeah, but Etsy just did a thing. They've released new stats and I wanted to talk about them. Hello, Mia. No show without punch. So they've just released new stats. I wanted to go through them, talk about them, chat with you about them, see how we feel about them, because I know some people are freaking out, but I don't think it's freak out worthy just yet. Where am I going to put this? That's the problem when a dog sits on your lap. Right. And also to apologise that the long-awaited second part of my how to open an Etsy store is still in the planning phase. You might be able to hear I still have a bit of a croaky throat, so I'm holding off on filming that until I can talk properly. So thank you very much, Etsy, for giving us this. That's the noise of Ben having a scratch. Thank you for giving us this data that gives me something to talk about, and we can all have a Thursday night chat. Excuse me. So there will be links. There should be links in the comments of this video for where we're getting this data. So what I'm going to do, have a chat through what Etsy's given us, have a chat through their article, and then have a little look at the stats and then see what everyone's freaking out about. So let's have a look. Let's get started. And yeah, hello, if anyone's here, say hello in the chat. I know you weren't expecting to see me, so it'd be cool to see if anyone actually pops in, or if you catch this in the replay. I think we've got about 12 watching, which is actually pretty cool. I wasn't expecting anyone. So say hello in the chat, let us know how you're getting on, how your week's doing. Excuse me. And apologies again if I haven't got to your comments or anything this week. I've been feeling miserable. I've been feeling sorry for myself. But anyway, let's get on to this thing. So, yes, Mia. Pop into the screen. So, so this is an article I have linked to in the comments. It's how to get the most out of your shop stats. Explore improvements to your streamlined shop stats to learn which data to track depending on your business goals. Oh, we have a few people in chat already. We have Archie, hello there. Meredith, oh, first time live, awesome to see you. Canvas and Chroma, hello. Francisco Sosa, hello. Grumpy Panda, hey there. Sheila, hi, hello. Sophie, I'm rubbish at names. This is a challenge. Sophian Octarine, am I even close? But hello. Laline, I've got a dog in my face now. Marsha, hello there. A happy surprise indeed. Meredith, I hope you get to feeling better. Thank you so much. I'm fine. I just not got the energy to film just now, so it's cool we can have a little chat and I still get a video in this week. Sheila saying my dog is so cute. This is Mia, our live streaming puppy. Thank you. Tracy, hello. Canvas and Chroma, first time here. Marsha, this is Mia, and we have, can I do this? Hang on. Right. I'm professional. Let's have a look. And over at the side there is Ben having a wee doze. Yeah, Mia, that's you on telly. Meredith, life is better with dogs indeed. Claudia, how did you get an email from Etsy about changes on the site? There are email and things to sign up to on Etsy. I didn't get this from an email. I was this morning actually, Debbie, my other E-Rank angel in the E-Rank group on Facebook, she actually mailed this one, but every day I check the Etsy articles so I can keep on top of everything. And also if you go into the Etsy forums, which are hideous and absolutely rubbish, but if you go into the Etsy forums, you do get to see new stuff there. Alright, let's get on with this. So Etsy have changed, or are in the process of changing our stats. This seems to be, I have to say, Etsy seem to release a beta version, tell us all to jump into the beta, and then fix all the changes. Crazy, I know. So, but your stats dashboard's going to look a little bit different. I think it's not too bad. Usually when there's a change, I'm a bit we're all a bit reluctant to change, as it were. So you're kind of a bit like, oh, I don't like this. But it's not hideous. So what are they saying? Determining how your business is performing over time is essential to crafting an effective growth strategy. Your shop stats generate personalised data illustrating how people find your shop and engage. Now I've left a link to this. Not everybody has the link in their dashboard to the new shop stats yet, but I've left a link in the comments of this video as well. What we'll do, bung that up in a new tab. We'll get to that in a minute. In your shop stats, you can dig into a wide variety of information: how many orders you've had, which listings are most popular, which search terms shoppers are using to find you. The pattern and insights can help you garner information from your product development to your advertising budget. Read on for tips. Understanding your shop performance at a glance. From the shop manager, you can find your personalised shop and listing analytics under stats in your sidebar. If you've got it, it will say stats new, and if it doesn't say new, then I'm still seeing the old stats, but I can get to the new. In fact, you should be able to see in the little tab up here, it says stats new. The top overview provides a snapshot of your shop's performance at a glance, along with options to review performance over various periods, which can be helpful for clues where to focus your efforts depending on your business goals. So we have kind of similar to before, but rather than... So the graph is showing you initially visits. You have to click to the different things to get your orders, conversion rate, and how much money you made, and that's the last 30 days. Now people are freaking out because we don't have all the date ranges, but if you remember when the advertising came out, all the date ranges weren't in there. There wasn't the ability to do custom, so that's something they're going to be rolling out in the future. Like I say, they seem to release these things without it fully functioning and then drip feed us in all the functions that we want. I'll just check the chat before that goes away. Claudia, feel bad at, thank you so much. Leanne, always enjoy to hear how English speaking people butcher my name. I know, I'm so sorry. At least I'm aware I get everybody's names wrong. I'm really sorry about that. I think I get most people's names wrong actually, so it's fair. Marsha, Mia and Ben, so cute. Thank you. Canvas, he's so cute. That's a Ben. Veronica, you usually see these kind of changes when a notification pops up if you sign on in your tablet. Never shows to you on the app or laptop. That's super interesting. I think this stats, I believe I had a look on my dashboard and it does give an announcement saying this is changing. But yeah, you've got to look around in a few places to get all the announcements. I try, if you're not in eRank group on Facebook, I try whenever I see articles and things, I try and pop them up in there. And if it's something super important, I'll do like this and jump on and tell everyone, just because I know I missed out on so much things in the past. So it's kind of cool to keep up to date on the big ones. Canvas, I usually just log on and stuff's different and I'm like, okay, that's the thing. Oh, I totally understand that one. Emily, yay, love your informative vids, keep them coming. In Red Hill, Surrey. Oh, you're so kind, thank you so much. Right, where did we get to? So, when looking at your visits and orders, look at least 30 days at a time instead of today or the past 7 days. Yeah, okay, I want to do a rant about this actually, a mini rant. But this is something that so many people, like, I hear it all the time. People message me in groups and everywhere else, people are going, my stats are down. You know, it's like 1 o'clock in the morning, there's been an hour's worth of stats, like, I've got no views showing just now or something. Views cannot be accurate on a minute by minute or even really a daily basis. They can't be up to the minute accurate. Right, my terminology is terrible. This is not a great example, but I'm going to slightly try and explain this to you. It's a bit wrong. And if you actually know about internet things, then hopefully I'm not butchering this too much. But basically what happens is, on a website, when somebody clicks on Etsy can't just up to the minute go, that's a view, that's a view, that's a view, because it would explode. There's just too much. It's like, imagine like some celebrities posted on Twitter and in 3 seconds they get 20 million likes or something, because people can have that big accounts. It can't up to the minute deal with all those views coming in. So we've got like servers all over the world, and what those servers kind of do is, depending on how busy the website is, they take a snapshot of what the website is at the minute. So when you go to look on Etsy, you're looking at Etsy on that server that's close to you, and then you click on something, that's a view, and that server kind of holds that data and goes, okay, we've got one view on that, we've got one view on that, we've got one view on that, and in time periods of whatever size, it'll feed back to Etsy. It'll go, you just had 10 views there. And what can happen is, like, you could look at something, look away, and then come back, click back onto it, and you could be connected via a different server that took a snapshot at a different time. So you could look and go, I lost a view in 3 seconds. How's that possible? And it's not. It's just the different servers. So they're all taking in data, making a note of what they learn, sending it back. I mean, in super fast speeds. But it can't be up to the minute. It's not till all that data is kind of mushed together that they know actually what's going on. So that's why don't freak out. And Etsy is saying here, look at least 30 days time. Right, back to this. Okay, my dogs are suddenly all awake and wanting to wrestle. I should have realised this time is not a great time, because dogs are, I can't remember the name for it, but more active at sunrise and sunset. So they're having their Maddie, even for little elderly dogs like my two. They still have a little Maddie at this time of night. Right, where have we got to? So yeah, looking at your visits and orders, look at least 30 days at a time instead of today or the past 7 days to get a better sense of the health of your shop. Many shops experience fluctuations in sales from season to season. Choosing from ranges like 30 days this year or all time, the graph will automatically update to reflect your performance over that period, providing a quick visualization of trends, visits, orders, conversion rates and revenue. While default information presented in this view is a comparison of visits, selecting orders, conversion rates, revenue will show you that information on the graph. And they have a glossary of terms if you don't understand their terms there, which is cool. In the chart, you'll also see quick insights into performance trends for the selected period, such as an increase in revenue or decrease in visits. This provides a clue as to where to look next. That's kind of cool. One important metric to track is your conversion rate. It's calculated by the ratio between visits and completed orders. Your conversion rate is best measured over long periods of time and can be it can be affected by a variety of factors, including your photography, pricing, and many other factors. And I'm going to tell you right now, before we even go and look at it, I bet you my conversion is going to be on the low side, because I get quite a high number of views from Pinterest, and it's not a bad thing at all, but people on Pinterest are not shopping. It's sort of like, I think the terms hot views and cold views, and hot views are people who are super looking for, they're searching, they want to buy something, so they're much more likely to buy, whereas cold views are people, they're just browsing the internet. They'll occasionally make an impulse buy, but in the main they're just browsing. So I don't mind if my number's pretty low. Excuse me. Putting things in perspective by comparing your stats to the same time last year. Yep, I always like that, the year-on-year views. Keep a list of your major marketing initiatives, promotions, or any paid advertising so you can understand what may have caused spikes. For example, if your conversion rate is up for the period but visits are down, you might focus deeper metrics to review any changes. Global average conversion rate for e-commerce is 2.9%. That's fascinating. That's good to know. Wide range of larger online retailers. A good conversion on Etsy looks different for every shop. Yeah, that's good advice. Varies across categories and price points. Again, another important one. If you are selling 50 cents pins, I don't know if anyone sells 50 cents pins, but if you're selling 50 cents pins, it's going to take a lot less views to get a sale than if you're selling £5,000 worth of $5,000, use the same currency, $5,000 worth of a hand-carved dining room table or something. That's going to involve people looking at it a lot, so the conversion's going to be really low, but that's not a bad thing. That's just the thing for having such an expensive item. In general, sellers should expect a conversion rate between 1 and 5%. While your shop's getting up and running, low conversion rates shouldn't be a cause for alarm. And they do have links to the create listings that convert article. Etsy does have a huge ton of articles that are actually really helpful now. This is stuff they've given us. Right, a quick look back at the chat. Emily, fellow Etsy seller, seeing the difference year on year. Year on year is the best way to look at things. Even then, I don't freak out. If you guys have seen, my summer this year was down slightly than my summer last year, but my entirety of my year so far is looking amazing, so I didn't mind having a slightly quiet summer. I had other things to do. Lena, hello from Greece. Marsha, love my tech talk. Thank you. It was very basic tech talk. I'm not very techy. Veronica, when you worked at a brick and mortar shop, the owner used to say she didn't like to look at her year-over-year sales in periods shorter than a quarter. Yeah, because those small fluctuations can look huge. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, really, there's no point worrying that you've had a bad weekend or something, because what you're almost like always chasing your tail there. You look and you go, oh, today's down. Oh no, don't know what to do because I don't have enough data. Oh, today's way up. Wonderful, I must be doing great. No, it's just variations. Canvas and Chroma. Took me about 6 months to learn not to let your daily stats give you constant anxiety. That's the thing that it doesn't annoy me, that concerns me the most, is people are worrying themselves. And I bet you so many of these people will be sitting saying, you know, they're wanting to quit Etsy, they're putting in so much work, they're working hours and hours and hours. You know, I bet a lot of what your work is sitting looking at your stats on a daily basis. Set aside a day a month to do stats. Set aside a day a month to do keyword research. You know, don't try and do everything every single day. It's a much more chilled way of life. Excuse me while I have a wee drink. Emily, conversion rate in my shop is down 2.8 last year to 1.8 this year. Selling trending items too, so not outmoded. Conversion is just one factor though. If your views and your sales have substantially gone up, then that could mean that your conversion rate would drop down. You could be getting traffic from different places, like if your keywords are not quite so focused. For example, quite a lot of people talk about like using a keyword Christmas gift or gift for mum. Something like Christmas gift is searched for a vast amount, but people don't know what they want. So when they click on that and they see your item, they're less likely to buy it. So Christmas gift might have a super low conversion rate, but you get a super high number of views. So therefore, you can still get some good sales out of it for some people if you can rank for it. That's one thing. Occasionally I work on ranking for the simple term bookmark. It's hard to rank for, but when I can get up there and rank for it, my conversion rate will be super rubbish, but so many more people are searching for bookmark that I get more sales from it. So if everything else is looking good, don't freak out about just one thing. Liz, yours is currently 0.8%. I have a feeling mine's going to be pretty low. Emily, you missed the beginning. Are you okay with the USA free shipping plug now? Have things balanced out? Have you already covered this? Free shipping, I am ignoring. I'm not a fan of it, but it doesn't seem to be killing my shop or people that I've spoke to. For the past couple of years, the majority of my sales have actually been to the UK anyway. And the sales I'm getting to the US are okay, so I'm not mad about it, and I'm not hearing people with terrible results. I know people aren't happy, and I agree, but it doesn't seem to be too bad. Liz, your views are up 103%. This is very tricksy. Stats are a huge thing. People get paid. This is the thing that we have. Let's do face again. Let's get back to Ugly Mug. What people forget is all the hats we have to wear to sell on Etsy are all jobs that people who get paid a lot of money, that spend years learning, that these are all individual jobs. Like, we have to take awesome pictures. Photographers get paid a lot of money because it's difficult. We have to market our stuff. Marketing people, that's a big job. We have to SEO. We have to look into our stats. All of these things are big jobs all in their own right. So we have to not be too hard on ourselves that it's not easy. We might not get it immediately. But yeah, stats just kind of chip away at a bit of it, trying to understand a bit of it, but don't get too bogged down in it. That's the I love stats. I'm big. I nerd out on stats and everything, but sometimes you just have to step back and go like, okay, I'm doing good enough. There's no point to me spending an extra 16 hours bogged down in this when I could felt a dog. That that's what is it? It's called paralysis by overanalysis. Sometimes you can get so bogged down that you're almost not moving forwards. So do what you've got to do what you can, do a little bit at a time, but don't freak out that it is so tricky, because it's tricky. Right. Excuse all the coughing. Take a closer look at how shoppers are finding your shop. As you scroll down the page, you'll see how shoppers found you displays internal and external traffic sources that brought visitors to your shop. Clicking in each generates more granular information. So now I like what they've done this. They've split this in. They're saying Etsy's these are the things that Etsy's bringing traffic to you, and here's where you're bringing traffic to you. I don't agree with everywhere they've split it, but it's still kind of cool to see it like this. And we're seeing, is it up and down as well with the visits. So the Etsy app and other Etsy pages, Etsy search, Etsy marketing and SEO. Now this one, I think we need to separate this out further. But anyway, they're giving us way more data here than they were. And then direct and other traffic, social media and advertising. So let's break these down. By Etsy, traffic to your shop generated by Etsy is broken down by visits via the Etsy app and other Etsy pages, previously other Etsy pages, and Etsy search. You'll also see traffic generated by Etsy's marketing and SEO was external search. See, this is what I'm not sure. I get Etsy marketing is where they've paid for the Google ads or something, but the external search, if I've got my item spotted by Google, then surely that's me bringing them in. But anyway, but it's saying this traffic comes from Etsy funded offsite promotions and search engine optimizations. Yeah, so that I would say that's split between the two of us. Etsy bring us that much, but I'm bringing in that much. That's my belief. Excuse me. Updating your keywords, listing level, attributes, titles, and descriptions can influence these numbers, and they're directing us to the Ultimate Guide to Etsy Search. And if anyone hasn't read that, read the Ultimate Guide to Etsy Search. If it's the only thing you do, it is super helpful. They give us a lot of information there. Excuse me. It came out last year. Great information there. Right, I'm going to talk with my mouth full. This is not a product placement ad, but I've got strepsils so I can actually talk. Okay, deep dive into listing level engagement. Your final view in your shop stats displays an array of performance metrics for all of your active listings. For sold, expired, and draft listings is coming soon. So a lot of things, like I say, they haven't got. This is like the beta version. They haven't got everything in here yet. Here you'll see a sum of total listing views for the period, along with average number of listings a shopper views when they visit your shop. You can see which listings are viewed and sold most frequently. Okay, yeah. Cool. The average number of listings viewed per shopper can provide a helpful sense of how engaged shoppers are with broader shop offerings from your range of products and the overall branding and aesthetic of your shop. Learn more about introducing tiered product offerings. Lots of clicks to other things. That's kind of cool. They're linking us to lots of different articles, which is good. Consider promoting your most popular listings in your marketing or social media or elsewhere. Good advice. Buyers visit your top viewed listings for a reason. And especially this is a good one to not freak out if your conversion on this is low. If people are visiting something a lot, you can look at maybe why they're not buying so much, but they like the picture. That's a good start. You may consider retiring or revamping items that have very low views or sales. Yeah. Don't change the ones that are good. Get in there and fix the ones that ain't working, or ditch them, bury them. Every shop's goal and path is unique. Yes. Decide which metrics you'd like to impact, set goals, and begin experimenting. I like that. Yay. So here's the other thing. I've put a link in below. On Monday, Etsy are opening up a Q&A in the forum, so you want to get your questions in there. So that's the reason I wanted to rush out this video, make it a live rather than an actual video. You want to get in and look at this new stats and then see how you feel about it, and if you have any questions, ask Etsy on Monday. But anyway, right, I'm going to check the chat for a minute and have a fidget and eat strepsils, and then we'll go in and look at my stats. Canvas, what's my hand doing floating about here? You had an account since 2016 but started your shop in January, so according to my views and visits are up 35,000%. Yeah, you have no peg in the sand already, so they're going to look terrible for just now. So yeah, you just have to be looking peg in the sand. At this time of year, hopefully you're looking at each month doing a little bit better, because we're building up to Christmas, and then next year you'll start to get some comparisons. Emily, do you use ads on Etsy, and has it paid off if you've used it? I've not found it useful, but maybe I'm not doing it properly. Yes, before the new Etsy ads, I found promoted listings was the most cost-effective advertising I've ever used in any venture I've been on. And unfortunately, I was very disappointed when they combined them into Etsy ads. I'm currently experimenting. What I'll say, I'm getting a return on investment. I'm getting, for every £1 I'm spending, I'm getting about 2 to 3 back on average. But that's not good enough. It used to be about 10 to 20. So I'm experimenting and trying different things just now. I will update you at the end of the month because I want to leave enough time, enough data for this to see if it's done anything. So I'm working on it. Bear with me. Right, let's get to my stats. So, okay, so they've got the option, your shiny new stats page helps you find opportunities to boost traffic, drive sales, and track your performance more easily. We can take a quick tour or dismiss. I think we'll look at it ourselves. So let's see what they're saying here. So what options do we have? They've given it, yeah, today, yesterday, 7 days, this month, this year, all time and custom. So it looks like they've got our options. People were saying they didn't have those options, so they seem to be up already. So we've got our graphs. First of all, on visits, up 44%. That's pretty cool. You can see, I will explain probably when I talk about the advertising why I've got a dip here. And then your orders, 82% up. That's good numbers. I like to see that. And my conversion rate is 0.8%. But let's see if we can do this. Let's look at this year, if that makes a difference. Oh no, even worse. Awesome. So this year's been terrible. What's all time? My all-time conversion rate is pretty shocking. But I don't mind because it's doing fine. Like 2014 was an awesome year for me. My conversion rate was 0.5%. So don't freak out. Anyway, last 30 days, back to that. Yeah, so my conversion rate is about 0.8%. Let's see if I can improve that. I have a number to work on. And again, yeah, in fact, the same. But anyway, right, it's up 26% on last year. That's good. And the money, again, we're up. This has been, I'm not going to lie, for me, this has been a pretty good October. We're not September. A pretty good October so far. So, how shoppers found you. Again, this is pretty cool. I'm up with everything apart from Etsy search. I'm a bit lower in that. Totally makes sense. I've got way less listings than I had before, so I've dropped down a wee bit. But Etsy app and other Etsy pages. Oh, it does take you down. Excellent. So it takes you back to this page that we've hopefully seen before. So I'll just go back there. But yeah, that'll take you to each of the individual things, which is cool. So, I'm liking this. Etsy brought me 43% of visits, but I brought 57 myself. So, yeah, that's nice to see. And shoppers viewed your listings, and here's all that data. Okay, so that looks like all that we've got in there in the new data, but they say there's more going to be coming in. So I'm just going to cough my guts up. Sorry, that's disgusting. Cough my lungs up anyway. I'm just going to check the chat, and then if everybody is happy and we don't have any more questions, then I think that will probably do us for this evening. Just a quick look at what Etsy's doing. Check in at the links that I've linked in the comment, in the description. There's the word. Wow. This week has been brought to me by paracetamol and caffeine, so apologies. But yeah, in the description I've got links to all these things. You can go and check them out. Let me know what you think of them. And hopefully Monday we can go and bombard poor Itsy with what we think of them and try and get everything sorted out so we love it. And yeah, okay. Right, chat. Liani. Sorry, how do I say your name? I'm terrible. I switched them off for the first days and sales are up, and the last 30 days have been the best in my Etsy history. That is awesome. I'm so glad to hear that. Honestly, I'm finding, as you've seen, I'm finding it being pretty good just now. So I think when we look at Etsy's Q3 results should be out soon. When we look at them, I think they're going to be not bad. Marcia, thanks for the surprise chat. You are welcome. Canvas and Chroma, how long did it take you when you started before you started seeing regular monthly sales? Let me show you. Can I show this in the regular stats all time? If not, I'll try and find. Oh yeah, we've got it here. I will give you my story of my little old shop here. So you can't even see, in 2008 I opened my shop. The data doesn't go back that far. They haven't kept it, but so we're imagining 2008's over here. I opened, I had a handful of sales, and then 2009 I was doing okay. I was somewhere up about here. It wasn't regular sales, but I was getting sporadic sales. It wasn't doing bad. And then in 2010, Etsy did the biggest change of SEO they have done. See, when people complain about changes just now, I'm like, you don't know you're born. They made a massive change. And I didn't know how to deal with that. And my shop died. 11 orders in 2010. And I just literally kind of buried my head and said, me no like, I don't know what to do. You know, and my shop continued to be rubbish. 16 orders in 2011. So, you know, 1 order a month perhaps. 2012, 21 orders. I was doing terrible. And I was ready for quitting my shop. About September 2013, I decided, right, that's it, I'm quitting. I'll give it to the end of the year. I'll try and learn what this SEO nonsense is. But if I haven't figured it out, I'm going to have to quit. And so what I did was I knuckled down. I learned about SEO. And in just those 3 months at the end of the year, I managed to get 2013 to have double the sales of 2014. And then since then, okay, there's a wee dip here, I'll explain this, but since then I've done better year on year on year. So nearly 100 orders in 2014, 2015 135. Now there's a dip after this because what happened was in 2015 was the first year that I had to close early for Christmas because I had too many orders to deal with. My items are each custom made and they take a long time, so there's a limit to what I can actually make. So in 2016 I put my prices up, so I got less orders but more money, so woohoo. So yeah, 114, and then again it's gone up and up, nearly 200 in 2018, and I think I might beat that in 2019. But yeah, that's the little history of my shop. It took about 2014, so about 6 years till I got regular orders. But that was but it took about 3 months of really working on my shop and really deciding I was going to make it a success. Before that, I was putting up listings and wanting it to be a success, but I wasn't putting the work in. So I hope that kind of explains it. Ellis, peace! Right, guys, I will leave you to your Thursday evening. I hope you have a great time. Thank you for hanging out with me. And yeah, I will see you Sunday. Thank you so... Oh, I might. I've got to check. I've got to ask someone if I've got permission. Might have something exciting to share with you all on Sunday. So, oh, Bexy, hey there. Sorry, you're going to have to catch the replay. I'm done. I have no more voice left. But hey, hope you have an awesome evening. Right, guys. Catch you later.